Hi, my name is Jav, and I am the proud owner of a Modeler in 2023. That's right, ever since I acquired one, roughly 2 years ago, I have been using the mouse constantly, and it's worked great. So today we're going to be seeing if the Modeler is still a viable mouse for Minecraft PvP. As one of the very few owners of one of these mice nowadays, I think it is partly my duty to educate people on how they shouldn't be wasting their money on the new version, because the old version is quite as good, to be fair. I'm going to be testing out the Modeler in hypixel's 3 core game modes: BedWars, SkyWars, and of course Duels. Throughout the video I'm also going to be comparing the Modeler to a similar mouse that I also own that came out around the same time. Okay, so right now we're in the Duels lobby, and I think before we should start I should mention that both the Modeler and the G703 that I have right here have their own defects, let's say. After doing some questionable things to my Modeler, the lighting on the side has kind of turned off, which it doesn't really matter all that much, to be fair. The scroll wheel, I think if I bring it closer to the camera, is kind of broken. It's probably hard to tell, but it has a defect where it presses the scroll wheel button, which I don't think is a major problem. Here I've got the G703. This is a wireless mouse from Logitech that came out around the same time. I think it'd be a good way to compare them. Structurally they're both pretty similar, I'd say. Like I said, they both have various elements of RGB. While the Modeler is ambidextrous, the G703 is right-handed, but they both have the same number of buttons, the same functionality as each other. However, the Modeler can double-click, which is obviously a very important feature of Minecraft PvP. Okay, so first I'm going to be testing the normal clicking on the G703 and then on the Modeler. Alright, so with normal clicking I'm getting around 8 to 9 CPS, maybe even 7, and that's because I actually modified the switches on this mouse. They're kind of they're harder to press, I guess. So in that respect, I don't think the G703, or my G703 at least, is as good as the Modeler. Alright, and now we're going to test the butterfly clicking on the G703, and as you can see, I think it only really single clicks, but 13, it's not that bad. And drag clicking is just horrible. Okay, and now with the Modeler, I'm going to try single clicking, and as you can see, there's just a massive, well, it's not really massive improvement, but I think we're hovering around the 9s much more. And even if I try chitter clicking on the Modeler, because the switch is much softer, because I've probably just worn it out over these 2 years from just absolutely abusing it with butterfly clicking, it's yeah, it's good. Obviously, as you all know, butterfly clicking, double clicking on this mouse is just absolutely broken. I can get around 20. Yeah, it's honestly brilliant, and it's helped me so much over the years. And now drag clicking. Now, I'm not really good at this. It's actually quite embarrassing how I'm not good at this at all. Alright, we're going to do some classic duels first, because I think it combines a lot of the aspects of Minecraft PvP together. And I think it's probably just going to give a mostly fairer conclusion, I guess. So yeah, let's see. As you can see, this double clicking, it's absolutely incredible. It's letting me land the hits much more quickly. Alright, let's go. Overall, good experience. And now with the G703, honestly, the G703 shape, I actually prefer it to the Modelers. Oh my god, this guy's getting destroyed. But yeah, one of the good aspects of single clicking, I feel like I have much more control over my aim, which is also kind of a positive aspect of these mice that don't double click. You're probably less encouraged to double click. Yeah, your aim kind of improves as a result. Alright, let's move on to some SkyWars. What I do believe the double clicking gives you a great advantage over, I guess, the other mouse, is the fact that the double clicking, I think, comes in more handy for block clutching, because you do kind of need to increase the rate that you place your blocks at. And therefore you kind of start to block clutch and do those crazy things. Like, I can bridge much faster as a result of. But a very common trap that lots of people fall into is high CPS. But yeah, I probably have displayed in the last 3 games a very easy trap to fall into, is that you can just act much more carelessly if you think you have a high CPS, because you just naturally think you have that edge over another opponent, which, I mean, it is true, but at the same time it doesn't kind of explain how you should act much more carelessly. Okay, this guy's incredibly angry. But there we go. See, I played that very smart. Is that a cow that just fell off this guy? Do we need to go for this guy? I mean, I think it's probably best if we don't, because we're gonna need the guy at mid to go for the other guy, and then we can take a clean, have the advantage in height. And yeah, there we go. I guess yeah, the model is good for SkyWars, but you still need to be very smart with how you play. Okay, we're in the SkyWars game with the G703. I think that the advantage for me of this mouse is the right-handed grip, and that kind of helps me because it allows me to kind of aim more effectively, and obviously I think that can help with more precise movements, like for example, I guess block clutches. So as you can probably tell, each of the mice has like just right there, like that probably wouldn't have been able to do that with Modelo because I've just been aiming all over the place. But yeah, each of the mice just has their own kind of, I guess, advantages, and this guy could just, you need to go to mid to win this game. What are you doing? But yeah, I'm actually going to use my advantage of precision in mouse, and I'm going to win this fight. Just like that. It's that easy. It's that easy when you have the G703. The wins just come to you for free. The wins, they really do just come for you for free. Alright, it's been a while since I've actually played this game. Can't lie. Okay, so BedWars with the G703. These guys are going crazy and oh my god. Alright, is this a diagonal rush? I can't tell. Alright, we're gonna use the hiding strat. What the? Alright, we're gonna bed trade, I guess. Avoid it. This is the third game with a G703. God, I hope we do win this game now. Okay, I've got a stone sword, so. Quickly. Why do you have... Oh my god! Okay, that was crazy. That was crazy. Oh my god. I'll take that. Thought I was going to do another game with a Model O. Well, I'm actually going to save you from having to watch one because, as I probably already know, you've watched thousands of them in your lifetime, so why don't I save my time as well as yours?